Hello, and congratulations to making it this far into your research paper. You've done a ton of work so far, and I want you to take a moment to just bask in your successes so far and all the hard work you've put into it. Now we're going to try to get organized. Okay, so the goal of this assignment is to begin to start to connect the dots and figure out where you're headed. Put a lot of work into this outline. The more you do with this outline, it's going to be so much easier to write your draft. So spend a lot of time on this, think it through so that you can have an easier job next week and down the line with the actual writing of the paper. In order to get full credit for this, you have to follow my example. And we'll look at the rubric in a moment. When you submit this, so I have some examples here, and one is how to create an outline in 5 steps. So really scaffolding the creation of the outline, not just doing the final draft first, but gradually building it. I don't need to see all 5 of those steps. I just would like to see the final outline that you come up with at the end of that, okay? If we scroll down, also you can see the final draft of that outline from here, and there's also 2 sample student outlines. So I created this example, and these are student outlines. In terms of length, I would say try to have like 3 or 4 pages to your outline. If you have at least 3 pages of your outline, I think you should definitely be able to get to 6 pages in a draft. So if you can aim for that, that will be helpful to you down the line. Okay. In terms of the rubric, I'm looking for thesis towards the beginning and topic sentences in a logical order. These should be complete sentences that connect to the thesis, okay? And I'm also looking at the order in which you put them, making sure that it makes sense and one idea flows into the next. That's why we start with the scaffolding before we start adding everything else in. You'll see. Secondly, you're referencing supporting details for each topic sentence, either through source material with citation. By citation, I mean an in-text citation, not a works cited entry. That in-text citation will tell me which source it came from and will tell you which source it came from, which will be helpful when you write the paper. Or you could include personal observations and points under topic sentences. Or for some topic sentences, you might have both. You aren't required to have any specific thing under the topic sentence. You could have one or the other, or you could have both. It's up to you. Lastly, at the end, I would like an accurate and complete works cited page that references all the sources that you referenced in the outline. It should have at least 5 sources in it. Okay, let's look at some examples. So these are the steps for creating the outline. Step 1 is the basic topic outline, which maybe some of you have done. It includes a thesis and a list of things you want to talk about in your paper. So that's here. The second step is more developed, but not yet perfect topic outline. So now we're taking those topics and turning them into sentences. So instead of science of brain during meditation, we're writing during meditation, the brain produces happiness chemicals. Some of these topics or topic sentences might end up combining for one paragraph. Others of them, you might feel like this is a whole section, or this could be split up into 2 separate paragraphs. Just go with it. You have to start somewhere, have to start writing stuff down, and you'll figure it out from there. Plus, you'll get my feedback. So that's the second step. The third step is then to insert research. Remember when we made that meat platter assignment where you put in all those quotations from all your sources? Here is where those are going to come into play. So let's say you have a quotation and you're like, this could be part of the introduction. You could put it here. Now this, you do not have to have this in your outline, but if you're going through your quotations and you say, this one looks like it could fit in the introduction actually, or this looks like it could fit in the conclusion, put it there. And then what you'll do is you'll have your thesis, I'm looking for that, and label it so that I know it's your thesis. And then what you'll have is a topic sentence followed by any quotations that would fit with that topic, okay? So we're copying and pasting those over. Here's another topic sentence, and here's something here. Here are two topic sentences. They don't have anything below them yet. I don't have anything for those yet. This one just has sort of a long scientific quotation. This one has some more stuff. Okay, so that's what we're working with in the next part of this. As you go, if you find that there are quotations that you didn't use because you're not sure where they fit, just keep them in a document. As you're writing your paper, you might come back to it and you might say, actually, I need this for here. Step 4 is to reflect. So you want to take a look at what you created. Are there any topic sentences that could use more support? Based on the one I just showed you, yes. Are there new topic sentences to create? Are there sections so full that you can break them up? So what you can do for then is you can make those changes, like maybe break something apart or find another source and add a quotation for something that doesn't have anything. So then this outline reflects my changes that I made. I added some more support in, okay? And then the last thing that you want to do is organize. So decide if you want to change the order. You can decide on the order way back in the beginning when you create those topic sentences, which can be helpful. But you also want to think about now, what are the order, is the order of these topics working for my paper? And within each paragraph, if you have more than one quotation or you have personal observations there, what order would make sense for that information? Like, are they organized in the order that flows the best? Take a look at topic sentences and make sure the wording matches the paragraphs. And then also think about your own ideas, things that you want to note in that paragraph, like something you want to remember to add or write about, personal observations, stories. If a paragraph feels like it doesn't have enough research or support, just make a note and say, like, I want to find a blog that talks about a personal account of this, or I want to find one more study that discusses this. Just make a little note in there so you know and I know that that's your plan for moving forward. It's okay if you don't have everything. I just want to see that you have a solid start and you're thinking not only about where you've been, but where you're headed. When that feels ready, add your Works Cited page, making sure everything from the outline is present there. And then the finished version is here. I actually have it in another document, so let me just show you here. I have a title too. That might be helpful to start thinking about what you're going to use for your title. I have a part for the introduction, a thesis, and then as you can see, I'll have topic sentence followed by bullet points with quotations. And like here I said, find one more study on this, and then here I added some of my own experience. Now you can download this and look at it on the assignment page. Again here, topic sentence followed by 2 quotations, and then a personal experience followed by a note that I wanted to make as doctors are starting to prescribe medication to patients. So as I scroll down, you can see topic sentence support, topic sentence support, all the way to the end. Then I have my Works Cited page, and I have at least 5 sources. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sources here. And then that's the end of the outline. So it does take some work to put this together, but it will be so worth it in the end, because honestly, when you go to write the paper, you can do things like get rid of the bullet point, add a signal phrase here, you know, probably this we're going to have to split up and maybe summarize part of it, but then at the end, then we have some analysis here, a lovely analysis, adding the bread down below. So essentially, it's like you've created this this outline that you can just add in your thoughts and ideas and pull it all together when you go to write your draft. So the more work you do now, the better and easier it will be to do your draft next time. All right, don't be a perfectionist. Don't worry. Just give me your best effort. And if you need something, just reach out. I'm here and I love doing this kind of stuff. All right, have a good one, everybody.